A bit of a long half volley, just a little punch. That's all it is. Beautiful for the cameras. Got a bouncer that was too short, went for wides over the top of the keeper, and then got flicked away through mid-wicket, Harris Ralph. So again, it just trying to find some rhythm. As a quick bowler, he's got genuine pace, just want to get the groove right.
And he'll keep strike as well. It's a good over for Afghanistan. 45 for 3.
Can we lift them around the wickets? Thank you.
Mohammad Nawaz has the ball in his hand. So finally a bit of a breather from all that pace that Afghanistan had to counter. He's a very smart spinner. Plays the role of an all-rounder for Pakistan, can bat at different positions. 44 wickets and a very good economy of 7.38. Can do the containing job but also give you important breakthroughs.
Yeah, and this is the challenge now for the Afghans. Don't want to get too carried away and get excited, say, well, let's have a breather from all this pace. Now we finally get some spin outside the power play.
Asif!
And really is key between these two. The Zud runs. 2 Zud run, no brothers, I believe. But when you think about these two, and this partnership's just starting to blossom nicely, just getting it together. 27 off 18. Don't do anything too outrageous and get yourself out, because there's a challenge. There's a lot of 2s on offer. Big grounds in Australia, not a lot of turn. Yes, a bit of bounce, but it's just got to be sensible and keep it ticking nicely.
Najib has handed his wicket to Pakistan.
Yep, there's the script, just saying in this over, try and keep it together. Seen the pace off and it's been difficult. 3 down inside the power play. Then you get this partnership together at 27, 29, and all of a sudden you think, okay, let's get back in the contest. But Najibullah has blown it. Gone for half a dozen. And it's 48 for 4 here.
Keep up without ZipRecruiter. They do the legwork and they get my job posting in front of the right candidates. I love Invite to Apply. I instantly see great candidates and I can invite them to apply. We've hired across all departments: engineering, marketing, hardware, field techs. You can basically tell ZipRecruiter who you need, when you need it, and they deliver.
ZipRecruiter, rated the #1 hiring site. Try it for free at ziprecruiter.com/willow.
पीछे जा रसू अंदर आ जा मिड विकेट आ जा
Sending a little money home to help that dream of yours become a reality.
When you send money, you send more than money. New customers can send money for a $0 transfer fee. Visit woo.com or download our app today.
They really do need something like this to, well, any team, not just Pakistan. I know they had a bad night and a bad outing. It doesn't matter who you are. Lifts you as a team, as a unit, out in the middle. And suddenly, you can change where the game is heading by a couple of bits of dynamic fielding. Here's Wasim again. Goes full. Sonny G's alongside with Simon Dool. Looks a good surface, Sonny.
Yes, Afghanistan in some sort of trouble now. 49 for 4 in the 9th over. Mohammad Wasim, 9 runs in the first over, but he's just the kind of player that you want in your 11. Somebody who can come in and bowl a few overs, who can tonk the ball like he showed against England a couple of days ago. Nice shot, very good shot, playing it on the up. Wasn't quite a half volley, but Nabi is just looking for that opportunity. This is such a good pitch to bat on. You can play it on the up. You know that there's not going to be much movement there.
Yeah, 50 up now for Afghanistan in style from the skipper. Yeah, I was just saying to you, Sonny G, it looks pretty good. Tom Moody said that in his pitch report. Really is outstanding here at the Gab. A little bit of grass makes the ball slide on. And you can do that. You get it right, as Wasim did there. We've got another warm-up game later on here tonight. Tee-off time local, 6 p.m. Mighty India against New Zealand. Dooley and I were looking forward to that immensely. Rip a couple of poles out early, Dooley. Great.
The improvement required from a couple of days ago for New Zealand. Bowled out for just around 100 against South Africa, and South Africa knocked them off 1 down. And we've talked at length about, yes, you can say they're warm-up game, but you still want to perform. You still want to get the best out of your side, and New Zealand, having lost that tri-series at home in the final to Pakistan, and turned up here in Australia with a side that they'll feel is good enough to make the top 4 and even go all the way again after last year's competition. Start that well against South Africa in that warm-up game.
Yes, I just wonder about that too, Dooley. Different conditions, most definitely. Not the UAE, we're here in Australia, and it is 12 months later. But the injury to Mitchell, Daryl Mitchell that is. Kane Williamson needs to get into a groove quickly. And you just wonder about other X-factor guys that can go over the fence in Aussie conditions. Big grounds, we keep explaining that. Very different from the UAE or New Zealand or the subcontinent. Very, very different in terms of, if you're going to go big, you make sure you get it right. Because we've just seen here, even these warm-up games, guys getting caught on the fence because they haven't quite got it right and they've misjudged, and it's cost them. So you look at Conway, I think his all-round game, lovely little reverse dab, and he was quite a sensation until he broke his own hand, didn't he, against England in that semi. Missed out on the final. So, yeah, a lot riding on, again, that top few at the beginning of an innings. See, there is good gather, really good bounce and pace. We've had 9 here at the Gabba. It's 56 for 4.
Are you wasting money on overpriced car insurance? Jerry saves the average person $71 a month. They compare lower quotes from over 50 carriers in 45 seconds. So stop wasting and start saving. Visit getjerry.com.
Nawaz into another one. Very successful in his first one, but Najib Bullah Well, he tried to go big and was caught on the fence.
Yeah, and it's the one thing where the spinners will certainly have a big role to play, I think, throughout the tournament because of the size of the grounds. We think about how long the Adelaide Oval is, how big this ground is, how big the MCG is. Optus, where they're playing in Perth, Danny, is a good-sized ground. Think about the SCG. So spinners will have a really big role to play because you will have to get the ball properly as a batter to get it over the fence. So that's why I like, you know, I like the idea of a Chahal or a Adil Rashid to be my leading wicket taker or something like that of the tournament. Maybe Shamsi. A little bit of turn and bounce there.
Yes, the slower the ball comes off the surface here, that much harder for the batsman. Spinners can be very successful. Yes, turn and bounces is the third day pitch at the Gabba. That's what Hedos was saying. Should be a belter.
It was good there, wasn't it? Just gripped enough. Just enough. And bounced. Oh, so he's not a tall man, Nawaz. But there is the subtleties of the flight. Just enough to go off the straight.
And that'll interest Mohammad Nabi, the batsman, because he will want to ply his off spinners when Afghanistan is defending the score.
Skipper, where does he want to go now? Just got a little bit too straight here, Nawaz. One to go. Well, they've had 10 done. Afghanistan, yes, they head to the west. Get over to WA, Optus Stadium, as Simon Dill was saying. Very excited getting along there. Heading over that way. Afghanistan, Pakistan on Super Saturday later on after the New Zealand Aussie game.